Chelsea won, Arsenal won. A bit of a late match reaction, just because I was busy. But it's better late than never. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll be honest, I think that is probably the end of Arsenal's title challenge for the Premier League this season. Now, a lot of fans might say I'm negative, whatever. But honestly, I just don't care. I think it's a very, very difficult mountain to climb from here. 9 points off against a informed Liverpool who are flying. They are literally flying. But let's talk about Arsenal first, okay? This game, when you look at the result, a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge is not a bad result. It's very, the saying is always, you beat all your rivals at your pitch, and then away you can go and afford a draw. So drawing to this Chelsea side is not a bad result, especially away. They have been very good this season. They're level on points with us. They've spent a lot of money. So it's not a bad thing drawing against them. But the issue is when you look at our previous results, Bournemouth, Newcastle, this has now turned this result into a disappointment. Like it's so frustrating, the fact that we drew today. And yeah, that's why we're now 9 points. We'll go from the start, okay? First off, okay, the main thing, Martin Odegaard is now back playing. I think that's the one positive today. He played really well. I think he looked sharp, but of course he's still lacking a bit of match fitness. He's come back from God knows how long. And for me, I don't even think he's fit. I don't think he's fully fit. I think there are still levels for him. And you could tell that how can a player like Martin Odegaard be out for that long and suddenly next game he's now playing 90 minutes. We all know what happened. We forced him to play fit, and let's just hope he doesn't, cause him more issues in the long run. Let's hope he stays fit. Let's hope he doesn't go away to Norway for international duty. And yeah, but apart from that, the first half, I think the game in overall, I think the first half was very cagey. I think it was very 50-50. You could tell both teams were just didn't want to take the risk too much. And, we actually did get the first goal. Of course, Kai Havertz was offside from an inch, but I guarantee you if it was the other way around, there's no way they would have looked at it. Absolutely no way. And I think we had some chances in the first half. I think the best chance actually fell probably to Martinelli. Very unlucky not to score. I'm not going to have too much anger at him because firstly it was a left foot and we already know he's not a left foot. So apart from that, the first half was a bit very cagey. Of course, Chelsea actually did get a good chance in the first half at near the end of Gusto. Don't know how we missed that, but we got away with it. And then second half starts, and you could tell Arsenal were more on the front foot here and there. But Chelsea started off second half really good. But you could tell that both teams were lacking that X factor, especially Chelsea. You could tell that when they were going on the wings, what's his name? Noni, I can't pronounce his surname. And Neto, which we're going to talk about, weren't getting too much joy out of our fullbacks. Of course, there were moments where they had some, crosses coming in, Noni's crosses. But overall, I think both sides, you could tell the wingers just lacked that X factor today. But of course, it came from a brilliant moment by no other than Martin Odegaard. Finds a cross in, gives it to Martinelli, and we're 1-0 up. Okay, we're 1-0 up, and I really thought at that point we were going to go win the game. But a stupid moment of defending. Like, I don't know who to blame. I look back, I see Thomas Partey at centre-back and Pedro Neto. Why does he have so much space? Why does he have so much space in the middle of the pitch? He was allowed to just run in and score. Like, I thought we tightened up the defense. I thought we had one of the best defenses. And this is the second time we've conceded. Sorry, this is apparently the 7th time this season we've conceded from winning points. Like, we've dropped points yet again from a winning position. Liverpool was one. Manchester City was one. Trying to think off the top of my head. Brighton was a Wolves as well. Like, we have dropped points in games where we were winning. And compared to that to last season, we've never done that. And today, a brilliant goal by Pedro Neto. But I was so angry at the defending. Because why was Pedro Neto allowed to run in through like that? Goes in, scores 1-1. And then from that, we knew it was going to be a very difficult game. Chelsea were going to get the momentum. And to be fair to them, they almost got another one. But of course, the big chances came to Arsenal. Trossard today. I think we realised what Trossard's best position is. Which is he is a substitute. He is a 12th man and he should not be starting. And you could tell when he did come on, he offers something different to Martinelli. And to be honest, he really should have scored the 2 goals. The first one, of course, it was offside. Thank God it was offside, because if it wasn't offside and he missed, wow. The second one, 90th minute. Saliba puts in the ball, and really we should have done better with that. But apparently Saliba was offside, so Yeah. But again, man, we find ourselves 9 points. But let's talk about something. One thing I want to talk about. Gabriel Jesus today. Why on earth did Mikel Arteta think it was the right decision to bring on Gabriel Jesus? He came on and it was one of the worst cameos I've seen. I'll give him the benefit because he was playing on the right side, and of course he had to keep cutting in from. He basically had to keep playing on the inside. But today, even then, Brazilians are known for their technical ability with the ball, being able to dribble. So bad. Like, I cannot tell you if Gabriel Jesus was Brazilian from the way he played today. He looked like he had every passport but the Brazilian one, because Brazilian players are supposed to have the techers and everything. But Gabriel Jesus today, my God, what the hell did I watch? Loose ball, loose touches, everything was just loose from him. And looking back now, the one whose sub we should have made was Ethan Nwauri. I think Ethan Nwauri would have been a danger on that left-hand side, on that right-hand side, especially when he played his left foot. He could have crossed it in. The fact is, when we brought on Jesus on the right-hand side, the ball was only going to go one way, and that was going to keep going on the outside. We needed someone to be able to cross the ball. And because when you look at, that's where our chances came from. It came from crosses today. Poor decision by Mikel Arteta. The only other positive today is Mikel Merino. I think Mikel Merino looked really good today when he came on. There was moments where he was just holding off defenders. And that is a Mikel Merino I expect to play for Arsenal. That is a Mikel Merino who I knew that Arteta was going to sign. This midfielder who is, very tall, able to just power through defenders. It makes it look easy. He made it look so easy when he came on. And I think hopefully we do see the better of Mikel Merino. That's why I'm not being too harsh on him, because firstly, he came from an injury. Also already knowing the best of form, but today he took a big step forward, and I hope it continues because he looked really good. And if we are to win the league or try at least claw back some points, Mikel Merino has to play an important part, and I'm sure he will. But today he looks so good. He comes on, he just made it look so effortless. And he was very unlucky he didn't score. So for me, that's the only positive today from Mikel Merino. And of course, Martin Odegaard coming back. But apart from that, man, it's deflation. Like, I don't feel anything right now. I feel empty. We just are now 9 points away from the top of the league. There is more of a chance that it can turn to 12 points sooner than it turns to 6 points. The way it's going right now. Because it's the international break, so I guess we just have to sit on it. Hopefully it gives our players to rest up. Hopefully none of them get called for international duty, and the ones that do get called, hopefully they come back fit. But yeah, man, we just have to sit on that and hope that we put on a run of a lifetime right now, because for us to win the league now, it's almost mission impossible. We cannot drop a single point from now to the end of the season, because now you're hoping that Liverpool lose 3 games, and Arsenal, on top of the games we're already winning, do not drop any points. That's a big task. It's a big task from Arsenal. And being 11 games in, 9 points off the top is very, very concerning. But let's see what the season holds. But apart from that, yeah, man, I don't know. I think we should have, like I said, I had a feeling we were going to win this game. Now I knew we were going to turn up, but for us to concede again, man, like I've been saying, for such a team that plays with such caution defensively, you could tell. How on earth are we still conceding chances? How on earth are we still conceding goals? I don't know, man. But all I know is that we now need to put on a run of a lifetime. But even then, will it be enough? I think we left the gap way too big now. Like I said, I think there's more of a chance it goes to 12 points than it goes to 6. Because Liverpool, the way they're playing right now, they are on absolute fire right now. But yeah, disappointing. Very disappointing at the end. And like I said, I think that is it. I think that is a title done. I think the most we can claw it back to is maybe 6 or 5. But us winning the league from now, very, very difficult challenge. And maybe some of you guys who still think we can win the league, maybe you guys you're seeing it in a different light. And, I wish I could be like you, see in a different light. But the way I'm looking at it right now, 9 points is a very, very big task. Last season against Man City, we were only, 4 points or 2 points away, and that still wasn't enough, even despite the run. And we still lost in that run. So, got some hard fixtures. Nottingham Forest coming up, West Ham. These are going to be tough games, man. Every game now I'm looking at as a tough game now because of the way we've been playing. No game looks easy now. And yeah, let's see what happens. But like I said, to all those Arsenal fans who are watching it, enjoy the international break, enjoy Arsenal not being able to ruin your weekend for a few weeks. Enjoy it, rest up, and let's just hope we can claw back. But yeah, it's all looking good. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.